like a sword. And so, and the tongue of the wise brings healing. So I said, Lord, give me the tongue of the wise. I had this lady come and she sat down in a chair at one of my meetings where I was praying for healing, and she looked like a pincushion. She had spears in the spirit that were sticking out in every direction, about 8 to 10 feet. And on each spear it had a word, it had fear, it had rejection, unforgiveness, bitterness. And as I got close to her, I said, as I always do, can I lay hands on you to pray? And this is the first and only time she said, no, please don't, because it physically hurt if you touched her. And I said, well, can I tell you what I'm seeing? And I described it to her. And she said, well, that makes sense because I'm on all these medications for fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, Epstein-Barr virus, and social anxiety disorders as well. So when someone gets within the 8 to 10 feet range of her, her body, she feels it. She feels it stir up.
So it's almost like you were seeing in the spirit what was reflecting in the physical.
Exactly. That's the best way to say it. And so I said, well, honey, let me pray for you, and let's remove these spears. And so we began to pray through prayers of forgiveness and releasing those people who had hurt her. And we prayed for about an hour and a half. By the time we were done, she got up, gave me a great big hug, and she's been confirmed now from the doctors as well, being completely healed.
Now, why did you do this praying? Why couldn't you just reach over and just pull each spear out?
Well, that's a great question, because some people have done that, but the wound is still there. If you pull out the object, but you haven't dealt with the wound it caused, then the person is just in the spirit, they're just bleeding and wounded.
And you went